What is going on, basketball fans, and welcome back to NBA GOAT News. Last night in Cleveland, the Cavaliers sent a powerful message to the NBA world. In a clash that had fans on the edge of their seats, the Cavs stormed past the Golden State Warriors in a jaw-dropping 136-117 rout. Leading the charge was Darius Garland, lighting up the court with 27 points, while Evan Mobley showcased his offensive arsenal, contributing 23 points to Cleveland's commanding victory. And this wasn't just any win. Cavaliers extended their franchise best start to a perfect 10-0, becoming the first team in NBA history to start a season with 10 wins and score over 110 points in each. For the Warriors, it was a tough night. Stephen Curry was limited to just 12 points with 6 turnovers, and the team looked gassed on this fourth stop of a 5-game road trip. Draymond Green added 6 points and 6 assists, but found himself in foul trouble early. And even without an explosive night from Donovan Mitchell, who managed only 12 points on an off-shooting night, the Cavaliers were unstoppable. Ty Jerome stepped up big time, scoring 20 points, including a sizzling 13 before halftime. By halftime, the Cavaliers had already set a franchise record with a 41-point lead, tied for the 8th largest in the NBA's shot clock era. It was a historic showdown in Cleveland, the 21st meeting in NBA history where an undefeated road team faced an unbeaten home team with at least 4 wins each. And Cleveland, they defended their home with authority. The Cavaliers proved they're more than just a team on a hot streak. They are a force to be reckoned with this season. The Los Angeles Lakers took on struggling Philadelphia 76ers, and it was a clash packed with powerhouse performances and jaw-dropping moments. LeBron James once again proved why he's an ageless wonder, securing his second triple-double of the season with 21 points, 13 assists, and 12 rebounds. That's right, the King claimed his 114th career triple-double, reminding everyone why he's still a force at 39. Meanwhile, Anthony Davis brought the heat, dropping an impressive 31 points and anchoring the Lakers' paint defense. And Austin Reeves, he stepped up with 20 points of his own, while D'Angelo Russell found new life off the bench, contributing 18 crucial points. On the other side, the 76ers' struggles continued. With MVP Joel Embiid suspended and Tyrese Maxey out with a hamstring injury, Philly leaned on rookie Jared McCain, who put up a respectable 18 points, but it wasn't enough to overcome their challenges. Philadelphia did have its moments, erasing an early 13-point deficit just before halftime, but the Lakers responded with an 8-0 run into the break and a 10-0 surge soon after, taking complete control of the game. LeBron capped off his milestone night with a final assist. The Lakers' victory kept their perfect home record intact and highlighted the strategic brilliance of rookie head coach J.J. Redick, who switched things up by starting Cam Reddish over D'Angelo Russell. The gamble paid off, and Russell thrived in his new role. Last night, we witnessed an overtime thriller between the Boston Celtics and the Brooklyn Nets at TD Garden. It was a game packed with jaw-dropping moments and late-game drama. Jason Tatum was on a mission, leading the charge for Boston with 33 points and 9 rebounds. He was a force on the court, slicing through the Nets defense and keeping the Celtics in the driver's seat. But when it came to crunch time, it was Peyton Pritchard who stepped up big. With 6 clutch points in overtime, Pritchard put the Celtics over the edge, finishing the night with a strong 20-point performance. And don't forget Drew Holiday and Derek White. Holiday contributed 17 points and 5 assists, while White dished out 14 points and 6 assists, showing off Boston's depth and versatility. For the Nets, Cam Thomas was electric once again, scoring 31 points, marking his 4th 30-point game this season. Dennis Schroeder added a solid 20 points to keep Brooklyn within reach. In the final moments of regulation, Cameron Johnson's hustle was unmatched. After missing a wide-open 3, he grabbed his own rebound and coolly sank 2 free throws to tie it up at 94. Tatum's last-second three-pointer fell short, sending the game into overtime. Overtime was where Boston's resilience shone. Leading 105-102, the Celtics' relentless defense forced a crucial shot clock violation, and Pritchard sealed the deal with 2 free throws on the other end. The Garden erupted as the Celtics closed out a 108-104 victory. Boston now moves to an impressive 8-2 record, proving once again why they're a force in the East. The Suns and Mavericks, 2 Western Conference powerhouses, gave us a game that went down to the wire. Kevin Durant was locked in, putting up 26 points and showing why he's one of the most lethal scorers in the league. But it was a night where Phoenix needed more than just KD's magic. Enter Nurkic with 15 points and 10 rebounds. The big man was in the right place at the right time when it mattered most. With the game tied at 113 and less than a second on the clock, Nurkic battled for an offensive rebound after a missed shot. He drew the foul and calmly sank one of the 2 free throws with 0.8 seconds left. Ice in his veins, that free throw lifted the Suns to a thrilling 114-113 victory, handing them an 8-1 record, their best start since the 2009-2010 season. But give credit to Luka Doncic, who put on a show with 30 points, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. He had a chance to play hero, launching a desperation 3 at the buzzer buzzer, but it was just short. Kyrie Irving added 29 for Dallas, and Najee Marshall chipped in 18 points. The Mavericks fought hard, but the Suns' depth made the difference, with Royce O'Neal scoring 18 off the bench and Devin Booker dishing out 12 assists alongside 13 points. The Phoenix bench outscored Dallas 28-9, proving the Suns' depth was a deciding factor, especially with Dallas missing key front court help from Derek Lively. Two heavyweight contenders, one unforgettable finish. This game had it all, and what a night in Denver. The Nuggets took on Miami Heat in a showdown full of highlights, records, and jaw-dropping plays. Let's dive into this thriller where Nikola Jokic reminded everyone why he's the MVP. Nikola Jokic was simply unstoppable. The Serbian superstar notched his third straight triple-double with a monster stat line, 30 points, 14 assists, and 11 rebounds. And guess what? That's his NBA best fifth triple-double of the season. If you need a reminder of his dominance, this was it. Oh, and speaking of making history, Jamal Murray came back with a bang after missing 3 games due to concussion protocol. He didn't just put up 28 points. He became the first player in Nuggets history to hit 1,000 career three-pointers. Talk about making a statement. Unfortunately for Miami, they faced an uphill battle early on. Jimmy Butler, their leader and clutch performer, turned his ankle just 7 minutes in and did not return. Without Butler, it was up to Tyler Hero and the rest of the squad to carry the load. Hero stepped up with 24 points and a career-high 11 assists, but even with his efforts, the Heat couldn't overcome Denver's offensive power. Denver came out blazing, jumping to a 17-6 lead in just over 4 minutes. They scored a whopping 40 points in the first quarter and never looked back, leading by as much as 26 in the second half. The key moment, an 11-point halftime lead turned into a blowout when the Nuggets went on a 15-4 run to start the third. And how about Russell Westbrook? He added his own spark to the night, delivering a season-high 10 assists. It's only the second time in 44 games he's hit double digits in assists, showing that Denver's playmaking depth is alive and well. Final score, Denver Nuggets 135, Miami Heat 122. The Nuggets showed why they're a force to be reckoned with, while Miami will have to regroup and hope for a healthier Butler soon. Last night, there was a high-energy clash between the New York Knicks and the Milwaukee Bucks. Karl Anthony Towns put on an absolute clinic last night, racking up 32 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. From start to finish, Towns was in beast mode, setting the tempo for New York and sending the MSG crowd into a frenzy. And talk about showstoppers. Towns threw down not one, but 2 thunderous one-handed dunks in the second quarter, one of them right over Brooks Lopez. It wasn't just a one-man show, though. Jalen Brunson was the glue for the Knicks, dishing out 15 points and 9 assists, while Josh Hart flirted with a triple-double with 11 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. The Knicks had 6 players in double figures, teamwork at its finest. The Knicks led from start to finish, even stretching their advantage to 30 points in the fourth quarter with help from Miles McBride and Tyler Kolek. New York snapped their 2-game losing streak with style, securing a dominant 116-94 win and moving to 4-4 on the season. For the Bucks, it was a tough night. Despite Giannis's 24 points and 12 rebounds and Damian Lillard's 19 points, Milwaukee couldn't match the Knicks' energy. The Bucks have now dropped 7 of their last 8 games and sit at 2-7, a worrying sign for a team that hasn't seen a rough start like this since the 2015 season. The key moment, the Knicks' explosive 22-11 run to open the fourth quarter, led by McBride and Kolek, that sealed the deal. If you want more NBA games, highlights, and recaps like this, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.